Guys, we're here, and we're not here for hockey. It's not hockey time. It's the World Cup. That's all we're paying attention to. Canada made it. For those of you that aren't Canadian, that's very rare.
Bro, everyone's texting me, you're going to the World Cup. You're going to a World Cup.
We should probably be wearing Canadian jerseys. I just realized that now, actually. It's so many years of wearing Poland and England jerseys. And
Kiss the badge.
yeah, I don't know what this is. This is a disgrace.
Yeah,
this is a disgrace, whatever this is.
Kiss it.
This guy kissed the...
No.
Oh my God.
They've changed that logo multiple times because even they don't like it.
FIFA 12, baby.
Just like the rest of the world, now we're buzzing about the World Cup a bit. And we've also brought on a sponsor for this video. Coca-Cola is sponsoring us so we can rank the World Cup jerseys in 2022. And obviously, this has been a popular one in the past. I don't know about popular. Maybe people like to watch them to hate on our jersey decisions. But
Oh, yeah. I don't think anyone ever agrees in the comments. And I don't think you'll be starting now.
just so you know, this was filmed a while ago because Zia and I are at the World Cup.
Right now.
Yeah.
As you're watching this.
How is this possible?
Oh.
How is this
It's a
possible?
hologram.
What's going? Whoa.
Don't touch me with that shirt.
Let's get to ranking some jerseys. We've got 32 teams in the World Cup. So 32 jerseys, 32 countries. I guess we're actually doing 64 jerseys because we are doing the home and away ranked in the same thing. Because I think it's more of a cumulative, like, how nice is your jersey setup, you know?
It's a bit of a different way of doing it, too, because there are other tier lists out there about this that have done it kind of individually. We're going to rank them both. We're still going to talk about all the jerseys, though. They're both going to get the same amount of love. It's just, you might get a different score overall because both count.
Like, obviously, the yellow Brazil jersey is better than the blue one.
I like both, but I guess we'll get to that.
No, but you have to agree the yellow one's better than the blue one.
It's better than that shirt.
Anything's better.
I'll agree on that.
This is a beautiful blue. Like, this blue brings out my eyes.
Passive blue.
And the yellow Brazil jersey's better than the blue one, right?
Agreed.
We are ranking the jerseys. We're starting with Argentina. I think we kick it off with our man, the sideline reporter, is going to be speaking to Kevin De Bruyne, okay?
We're ranking both, home and away. The home, they played it pretty straightforward. Classic Argentina. You got to love it. If you liked it once, you're going to like it 1,000 times. You're going to love it this time. The away, I do really like it. At first, I was a little confused as to what the flames were. Apparently, that has to do with the flame that you see on Argentina's flag. There's a sun on there, the Sol de Mayo, and that's where the flames come from. And then actually the purple to recognize women's rights. So just a kind of cool theme to it. I'm going to just start us off with an A. I do. I think it's an A. It's A tier. Like, when you think World Cup, you think Argentina home shirt. And I think they did a good job with the away, so that's A tier.
I mean, I can't really disagree. It's a nice jersey. I like their crest a lot. So, like, their badge, I think it's a nice one. And then the jerseys seem nice. Flames seem to be a bit of a theme this year.
Yes.
Some teams did it better than others, that's for sure.
I wonder if anyone's going to rock any flame tape anywhere on their jerseys.
Flame tape! He's using flame tape!
I just think that I just really love the classic blue stripes on these jerseys. I think it's like, you know it's Argentina.
It's messy.
It's messy.
The next one up here, got no clue what that is. Australia. Didn't know they made the World Cup. I'm guessing this is mainly a question for Z. Name one player from Australia's team.
Tim Cahill.
Yeah, that guy used to absolutely smash the corner flags, but he's not around anymore.
Oh, damn.
Okay,
He
you know
scored a
what?
banger of a
Can you
goal
make this
a
one
couple
bigger?
World Cups ago.
I actually think Australia's got a pretty neat jersey. I mean, I love the yellow.
The
with green.
Socceroos.
Yeah, I think both the jerseys are pretty sharp. I think these are pretty clean. I'm not, they're not like the classic ones that I look at and I'm like, oh wow, like that makes me really think of soccer. But in terms of look alone, I think I'd stick these in a B.
They're okay, as you said.
My thing is, I think the home kit is probably a B, and then the away kit to
like a
me is
D.
like a D.
Yeah.
It
You guys
looks
wanna
like
go- you guys wanna
I
go
was-
see?
That looks
I'd
like
go
a team
see.
wear
Yeah.
shirt. Like the away one, I'm like, is there anything to it, or you just like chose
I
a color
hate
for
that
another
design too, where it's like
A bib.
it's got like this thing up here.
It kinda
just
looks
that
like-
random shape, and it's
That's in all of the Nike ones, by the way.
It
It's just
kinda-
some of it's
yeah,
patterned out.
It
differently.
reminds me of the
just
Spurs
doesn't look
jersey,
good.
that like blue and
Well,
blue
they
and
use the
green
same
one.
set.
Dude,
That's what I
yeah.
mean, though. Like, it's just like it looks like a template. It looks like something they were like, here's like a color.
It literally
Yeah.
looks like the Pizza Hut logo.
so all in favor of moving it down to C.
Yeah, we can do it. I don't mind.
Easy.
Next one up is I guess I'm with Belgium.
You get the next flame one.
Yeah, which again, Canada's first opponent in the World Cup. Funny enough, the flame one, I'm kind of fine with. The away kit's the one that I actually really like. Like that.
Yeah, it's way
It's the
cleaner.
Tomorrowland one, right?
Yeah, based on the music festival there in Belgium.
Is
Which
it
is
actually?
so
Yeah,
sick.
it's got the brand. I mean, it won't have the branding on it for the World Cup, but it does if you buy it separately.
That is that's a cool detail.
Unreal.
It's very cool, and it looks beautiful to let it. Like, I did not like the home jersey for Belgium until I saw them wear it, and I saw it with numbers, and it's a full set. It
like,
looks
custom-
way better that
The
way.
custom numbers they have, just are very cool.
They're
Like,
very cool.
they add to it, and plus, we might be forgetting in the World Cup, the numbers are on the front. So like, it's not like we're just having that big empty space
Yeah,
there.
it's
There
like
will be
blank.
like a 10 or whatever on the space. So
That's
like,
fair.
I'm a little tempted to throw it in the best, honestly, but I'll put it as an A. Like just because I really love that away kit. So
It's so cool to see like international jerseys. Like I feel like soccer is the only jersey that would reward this opportunity to like stick flames on on sleeves, or like make like a jersey with a theme from a music festival. Like you're not seeing that in like hockey.
Well, the design like cycles are like so much like smaller, and because you get like every 4 years, like they know they're gonna sell a boatload of these, as you said. Like you know the opportunities there. Like let's come up with something cool.
That Belgium patch is new, and
Brand
we'll
new.
get to a couple of other ones that have brand new ones, and it looks great. It
I think
really does.
Great badge.
Yeah.
The 2020s is the greatest era for soccer kits.
From what we can judge currently, this is the best era of jerseys ever. And I
No way.
couldn't agree more. Okay, Luca, you're up with Brazil. I think you know what you want to say about this one.
Brazil.
Corwin hates the blue jersey.
It's
He
purple.
absolutely hates it. It's not even blue.
Purple.
It's purple, man.
It's purple. Perfectly purple.
Purplish blue.
Is that leopard print?
It is jaguar print because
Wild.
apparently it's like their unofficial national animal for Brazil. Font, I don't love it. It
Really?
ruins the whole thing for me. It sucks because like you want to get a name on it if you get a shirt, especially with that. Not a huge fan of the numbering.
The Jaguar print on the jerseys is really, really nice. I like how the stars are different on both the home and away jerseys as well. They're yellow on the blue and green on the yellow, and it just makes it pop a little more. It's a amazing jersey. I love the colorways.
Yellow's so vibrant. It's so classic.
Okay, so we were talking about we're so excited Canada is entering their first World Cup since 1986, and they really celebrated that by wearing the exact same jersey that they've worn for the past couple of years. Now, Z, how would you rank that jersey?
All right, so flat out, it's very disappointing, incredibly disappointing that they will not have a shirt because, like, there's a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff, obviously, as to why. Like, they should have a shirt. I don't think, like, anyone thinks otherwise, and it sucks. They don't. I don't hate these shirts because they're now already attached to a really cool moment. But I certainly don't love them because they're just team wear shirts. Because, like, you could buy that in a store blank. That's just as red or purple or yellow or whatever before, and while Canada was wearing it. You're not going to celebrate that. But because there is history attached to it, because it is now synonymous with, like, again, quite clearly one of the greatest moments we have in our history, the history will bring it up for me from being like a D or an F for that. So I'll put it in like a C. It's like middle of the road. We should have a jersey for this tournament. It sucks that we don't, but at least there's a piece of history there, and it keeps going. Keep writing more history with that shirt.
It'd be nice to not have a template.
Something unique to celebrate the occasion and make it feel like you're at the World Cup as opposed to just, we've been wearing this the entire time, and here it is again.
All right.
Yeah, don't waste our time on this one. You know where it goes.
Costa Rica. Not really crazy about this one.
Only New Balance shirt in the tournament, by the way.
I was gonna say I like the New Balance logo. I
That's
don't mind. I don't.
That's
mi-
the nicest thing you're saying about the jersey. That's
I don't
tough.
mind. I don't mind the red jersey.
Yeah, I don't mind the color red.
Honestly, the white one kind of looks like the Jets reverse retro, except there's actually a little bit of red in it.
Throw that in D.
Um,
It looks like a training shirt.
I'll decide, and I'll put it in D.
If I'm being honest, like I would maybe even vote it down to delete this. Like this thing sucks.
Delete this with like a nations shirt feels more harsh because it's like a flag.
I just don't know what the rest look like, and I feel like at the end I'll have a better
Yeah.
idea if I
Yeah,
want
yeah.
to put something
Yeah,
else down.
It's not like offensively bad. It's just like that's a training shirt.
Okay, I am up with what looks like Croatia.
Wow.
It's interesting and ugly.
Whoa, what?
It kind of looks like a crossword puzzle.
Yeah, like definitely a little. They're going asymmetrical here, which like to each their own. I don't mind it. I'm never a big fan of logo on top of manufacturer in the center. I always
Croatia does
find-
that a lot, by the way. Not all of the lotto ones they had in the
I think
day.
I see a message in the crossword. delete.
You guys really hate it that much, huh?
No.
I'm joking.
I was not gonna. And actually,
one's cool.
I really like the away jersey. The home one, I'm not a huge fan of. Although it might look better in person, as you're kind of like.
They look like Toad from Nintendo.
Like
With a number, they look better.
That's pretty good, actually.
With a number, it'll fill that space out a little more. But I still think that's probably a B overall.
Way one's really cool. It's got kind of a gradient going on
Yeah.
as well as
Yeah.
you get out of the square design.
They always have a very similar pattern with the checkered pattern from their flag, so they always have to incorporate that, pardon me, in the same way. So I think it looks cool. It's rarely a miss with that jersey.
Next up, we've actually got Denmark, a very unique shirt in this World Cup. And Luca, I know you've got some info on kind of what makes it so unique. So I don't know if you want to start there.
Yeah, it's a statement from the company that made the jerseys, Hummel, and it's not only inspired by Euro 92 Denmark's jersey there, but it's mainly a protest against Qatar and its human rights record. They've toned down all the details for the new jersey, including the logo, and they don't want it to be visible during the tournament that has cost thousands of people their lives. Ranking it from just simply a jersey perspective, it's a very nice jersey. I'd give it a B. But for anyone wondering why they've gone this way, that's why they've gone this way.
It's a good sentiment and things like that. A little nuts to say, like, we're doing this in protest of the World Cup, and it's a little inspired by the 92 World Cup jersey. And it's like, what?
I know, that actually...
You're grouping those together?
Also,
Like,
you accidentally made a jersey that slaps.
it's a nice jersey, honestly. Z, you're up with Ecuador.
Why do I keep getting mid jerseys? Like, they're like, whatever. Marathon, like, that's like Sunday League brand. But
They look like a Belgium jersey.
That is the lowest compliment you could give.
I am into smaller companies making shirts. Love Macron shirts. They're okay. They're not bad. They're not great. If I'm not from there, I'm not excited about it. D.
Wow, Jesse gets England.
The red one is sick.
Oh, that's
I like
beautiful.
So nice.
So
the
the
off-center number, too.
And the
Yeah.
font is actually taken from like heavy metal English bands from like back in the day. So like
Really?
Iron Maiden
No
like
way.
font and whatnot. Yeah.
Wow,
That's very cool.
so cool.
Honestly,
Yeah, that
the
looks
red
really
one is
cool.
probably going to be one of the nicest in the tournament. I also just love how vibrant it is. The white one I'm not as into, but I still actually do like it. I think it's interesting. There's a fade on top. It's not my favorite. For right now, I'll give it an A with a, open to having a conversation about it being moved to best in the tournament when the time's right. I just really like the red one, but I'm not as crazy about the white one.
So like
I look at that, and that's so much nicer.
So nice.
Do you think, man? I think the red one is.
the red one is
Thanks.
cool. No, the red it's definitely not nice on that. To me, this is like the best kit they
Have
ever
they
had,
ever-
or shirt. I think it's a B personally. It's not an A. Also, guys, not gonna lie, I had the Rashford Euros kit from last year, and when I was moving, like I had to get rid of stuff. I got rid of it.
Why?
It was such a bad memory. I'm like, I'm never gonna wear this. All I thought of was him is him missing that penalty. I'm like, I will literally never wear this.
I'd probably knock it down to a B, but if
I think I'd knock it just because of
I'd put it in a B too. I don't think it's some of their best stuff.
Okay, so France, I'm up with them. Weirdly enough, like when I see them without the number here, I don't love it. And the one thing I will
Talking about
say,
the home jersey or the away?
the home one. I love the away. I don't think the home one looks as nice without the number. And I'm kind of sad that they don't wear this in the actual tournament, but the like World Cup winner patch that they have in the middle looks sick.
Looks nice.
What's the design on the actual?
Yeah,
white
like do you know what
The-
the background of the white one
The
is?
away one,
like a
so
fountain.
it's the design on it is called Toit de Jouy. It's a popular pattern historically in France. They didn't actually invent it, but like it's associated with them. You can find it on anything from like fabrics to people's tiles in their kitchen. It's supposed to be like a form of storytelling. So often you're going to see things from agriculture. That's why there is like farm stuff on there. It's not a brand new idea, but it is really cool to see it in the World Cup.
I am very into that. Again, I'm not in love with the blue jersey, even though I do think it looks a lot better with some of the other.
Gold is so nice.
I know the gold pops.
It
very
does
clean,
pop.
very
It's
clean.
a nice color combination.
I'm not crazy into it, but I will still give it a. I feel like I'm gonna get outvoted here, but I'm gonna give it a B.
It's an A.
Hey, move it up.
Yeah, saw that coming.
That was quick.
Yeah.
This guy's such an idiot.
Okay, Luke is up with apparently a controversial one, according to Z. Z told me this was controversial. Is the Germany one?
I don't remember saying it was controversial. I
Not
remember it was
controversial.
divisive and yeah.
Like that? I just mean that like some people really don't like it.
yes.
I can see why. I think it looks. No, I'm saying it looks different than a lot of Germany jerseys you've seen in the past. I love that one. I don't know what World Cup it's from, but when like the stripes are across with the flag, that's like my favorite Germany jersey. I don't know. The colors are just so muted. I'd like to see more orange. I think this is a B for me. I think the colors work enough, and like I like the golds, and it's Germany. It's a classic football shirt, but it's not next level like I'd expect from them. So
Yeah,
I'm giving it a B.
Yeah, I think a B feels pretty fair for that. And like I don't think it was like, again, one of our friends, Chris Hine, who's not here, huge Germany guy, he said he hated the home shirt, which to me was like, that's crazy. I'm like, it's pretty nice.
Yeah,
it's
I
pretty
don't
slick.
hate it.
He said he hated it. That's all. And I'd heard a couple of people say they hated it. That's all. I don't think it's like the greatest one they've ever had or anything.
Z is up with Ghana.
We're finally on one of the Puma teams where they have an absolutely, crazy away shirt. Where all of the elements of the shirt are smashed into the center of it. I think it looks cool for the Ghana one. There's a couple other ones that look cool. There's a couple other ones that looks atrocious. This one, I think it does look pretty nice. I don't think a lot of people like these, though. You got to think about this. If you're buying it blank, that thing looks so bad because there's just all this negative space in the center that's like, where's the number? I don't love them. Ghana has had way better shirts in the past. I'm giving it a C. I don't mind that Puma tries stuff. I do like that they are really risky, but sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. It did not work here.
Man, I don't know. I think the white jersey is really clean.
I like the white one a lot too.
I think the white one is one of the nicer jerseys we've actually seen. The red one looks very weird without a number for sure.
Yeah.
But with a number, I feel like it's going to look pretty cool. I'd vote to move this up to a B personally because I think the white one itself is just so nice.
I can see both worlds, but C makes sense.
Yeah.
This looks like Japan that I am up with.
This is a choice.
I love these. Plus, you get Takahiro Tomiyasu on the back of that, and you are just laughing. I think it's an A, honestly. Both of these are just super clean.
Can I make an argument for it being the best?
Wow, here we
So,
go.
Can
Wow.
you make it bigger?
The origami on it, super cool. Like that's the origami pattern is on both the home and away, and I believe they weren't allowed to have it entirely on the away, so they changed it to where the body was just white and then just the sleeves are the same origami pattern. If you flip the sleeves in, so if you have the long sleeve, they have made it so that there is another actual sleeve pattern on the inside. So when it's tucked and rolled, then now it goes from being that stripe color to red. It already looked really nice, but you just did something I've never even seen in a jersey before. I think it might be the cleanest design in the tournament, personally.
My thing is, I might choose another one to throw in there at some point, but I'm okay with it being there for now.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I agree
Yeah,
with that.
yeah.
All those reasons are really, really cool. And their badge. It's
a nice badge.
It's a nice badge.
Japan barely misses with their stuff with Adidas.
Okay, Jesse, you're up with Morocco. Actually,
No,
I don't think you are.
Luca's
Luca, you're up with Morocco.
Everything about them is weird. Puma's definitely a little out there as far as the designs go. I really don't like the green, just the green rectangles over this area. And then this feels like a delete this. I think this is the first delete this for me.
My main bone to pick here is that the Puma logo in the center of the home jersey.
Yeah,
Is
it's
like,
good.
is this a Puma jersey or is it a Morocco
Yeah,
jersey?
exactly.
Delete
Wow.
this.
Tough.
Z, you get another one that's interesting.
Who do I got?
Netherlands.
Netherlands usually does have some bangers. I usually love their home shirt more than almost anything. They're always like top 5 in a tournament. Really love the away one. It's based on an old Nike design. It's really clean. But the home one, I don't actually love that one because there's always some kind of mixture of the lion in there and just the orange. It's a pretty standard formula that they follow for them. And this one of all of them just kind of looks sloshed together. You can't really see it. And the official one still looked like that. I thought the replica one maybe it was just looked a little murky and maybe it needed the texturing that you get with like the authentic. Nah, if you go look at the players wearing it, it looks almost identical. And just kind of looks like a mess. I don't know. It looks like
It looks like if you were like, what if we made a shirt that could never be ironed? You know what I mean? Like, it will look wrinkly no matter what you
It's supposed
do.
to be like a lion's mane, right? Or fur. That's what they're going for
yeah.
with it.
Is it silk?
Not
Like
seeing
it's silk?
it.
It kind of looks like gold member. I like the shine. I think it's very different. And like, I love me some gold member.
Again, I don't know if this is fair or not, but just historically speaking, from what they offer usually, like this is probably one of the weakest ones they've had. I'm gonna give it a C. I usually love the Netherlands, but I don't love this year's version. I just don't. I don't know. I don't think the font's very good either. Just not a fan of the whole thing.
I despise that the template that they use for that.
The away ones?
Yeah,
I think some of them look fine.
Yeah.
I honestly think that's one of the worst jersey templates I've ever seen. I hate it.
Wow,
It's
I
pretty
disagree.
cookie
I
cutter.
like the
It's
Netherlands
pretty
one.
ugly. I thought you were gonna go B for a second because of how much you like the.
Honestly,
Away.
I vote D actually. I think those suck.
The shiny is so cool.
D for Dutch.
I would delete those.
What?
These guys
No,
didn't
man. I think they're
I'm too scared to say I'd agree with you, but I'd agree with you.
I think
to
the
be
shiny
honest.
the shiny one's gonna look cool when the players are actually wearing it.
I don't think there's a country with higher potential with
Yeah.
a worse jersey in this tournament.
When they had the lion literally on their jersey,
that was-
like that
for the
was
Euros?
so
That was
sick. And then
They have better shirts most of the time. This is not a great shirt.
it's the higher standard thing.
yeah.
We should hold them to a higher standard.
Then we not delete this. D is D's to our C. I still think it's still fine.
It's Poland.
They've got an elite logo too, Poland.
Okay, I like the logo a lot as well.
Sounds like you're about to
And
dummy them.
No, it's very simple.
Yeah.
Which I actually think works. I really like the red jersey. I think it's just like very clean. They didn't
Yeah.
need to do a lot with it. You showcase the just with the way the colors work, the logo really pops on that red with the white. I like the one stripe on the sleeves, the one little thin stripe. Really love the red jersey. That's one of my favorite jerseys I think I've seen today. The white jersey, not really as crazy about it. Kind of reminds me of like someone that you like make in Shell, and they wear like those weird jerseys with like the weird gray camouflage jackets or something like that. Overall, I think I'm gonna stick it in a B, but I do really like that red jersey.
Red and white just always works well.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that Nike seems to be figuring it out, because when they first got that deal and they switched from Puma Polska, they were so bad. I remember they had this square thing. It's a hard thing to mess up, and like the first Nike ones were brutal, and I don't think they've missed for a little while. I take it back, actually. They had a slash recently. It was terrible.
You know what? Like, I honestly would have liked to have seen the white one just have the same design as the red, just switch colors. Like,
So-
that, like I don't know why they need that.
What-
I know that like England, right? They have like that same design on the shoulders, and I get that they're trying to shake it up, but like the England and Poland, I'm pretty sure they're both Nike, aren't they? Isn't England Nike? Both of the away jerseys I've liked significantly more than the home jersey.
The next one,
Wow, you-
I'm up with Portugal.
Wow.
It's a big one. Contentious. His favorite
That's
player,
a B.
Cristiano Ronaldo, your favorite guy. You're a Ronaldo over Messi guy.
He's saying that because that's actually him.
No,
that he's
that's
talking
not true.
about.
That's
I would
not true.
never choose.
That's not true either.
Honestly, Ronaldo's like, I don't know if he's top 5 for me. But
I don't know if he's top 10 for me.
I mean, then both of you are just stupid if that's the case.
Nah, I'm joking. But I mean I'm definitely a pro Messi guy, and I'm definitely not pro this jersey. So
You just give it a B.
You give it a B. I thought you were
That's
going to go
pretty
harsher.
pro.
I think they're
I'm
both
surprised.
ugly.
Yeah, I actually really don't like them that much.
I think they're both
I kinda-
pretty ugly.
I kind of
decent,
like the
like-
home one.
Do the
the
home-
hell is the home one?
Oh, I can explain it if you want. The idea is that it's like the same as if someone, when they have a flag wrapped around them, like when they win, and it's like kind of across your chest diagonally.
I actually,
sounds cool,
I
yeah.
actually like this jersey quite a bit.
I don't
Yeah,
like
I-
it.
More
I
than
don't-
the away one.
I
That
don't mind
one
it
I'm
as-
not crazy about.
I don't mind it as a
It's
uniform.
just the flag.
They should have stuck
without,
the logo
it's the flag
on that
without
part.
their logo on the flag.
They should have just raised
Wow,
this whole part up.
how original.
What?
yeah, but like,
No, I like the
what
idea.
other teams did that?
I just think it looks bad.
I don't mind the home one as
the
much. Like
color.
I thought I wouldn't. Like I did not like it at all when I first saw it, but when they wore it recently, like against Spain, like I did think it looked pretty cool on
Yeah.
field, but
It's unique, man. It's like
Yeah.
the whole flag thing. I think
a
that's
shot.
like yeah.
not their
Yeah,
best
like,
away
yeah,
jersey.
like,
that's
I
for
don't
sure.
think it's the best, but it's just like it's fine.
Yeah.
Qatar.
I like the away one, and I like what they tried to do with it, with like the sand kind of thing.
Meant to look like a sandstorm when
Yeah.
the players run, and there's like pearls in
There's
there.
pearls, right?
Apparently
Yeah,
pearl diving. is-
exactly.
yeah.
I like that one. I don't really feel too much about the home jersey. I think it's a
Yeah,
C.
the away one is pretty sick. Honestly.
The away one's really nice.
Yeah,
the
the home
home
one's
one is right in a C. I could hear the arguments for B because the away one is really nice, and like you said, I do love the sandstorm kind of feel on it. It feels like you've just played in that white shirt on the beach and it got a little sandy.
No,
that's what they were going for.
It kind of looks like someone like stepped on sand and then stepped on the jersey.
The away jersey is probably a B. The home's probably a D.
Probably a D.
Z is up with actually, I think, a very interesting one.
All right, finally.
Saudi Arabia.
So the Saudi Arabia ones look kind of similarly to the Nigerian one, where there's like the green and white and just the green and black mixture is gonna make you feel that way. But also they've gone like heavy on like a textural pattern for it. It's a cool looking jersey. Like probably is an A. Like from a design, it just is a nice looking shirt.
I don't think it's like that much nicer than the Portugal jerseys.
I disagree. I think it's nicer.
I think
than
it's
those.
better.
All right,
But-
A.
Yeah.
Moving on.
I like the home one.
Man, I like this jersey. I think the home one is pretty cool. And the away kit will look way better with a number in the middle. I don't mind the away one either. I actually kind of like these jerseys.
I don't mind the main one for Senegal either.
Yeah.
You don't like the home?
It's again, it's like nice because I think they always usually have a pretty nice one. But it just looks
basically-
like to me standard Puma African team. I think
I was
they
just
do
gonna
a
say,
pretty
it looks
similar
like-
template for their African teams often. And the teams that didn't make it for Puma from the African region, it sucks because I think they have way better home shirts like Cote d'Ivoire and Egypt. Those like they went with this nice kind of classic pinstripe with the word Puma there, and those just to me look a lot better than some of these ones. These are okay, but.
Looks
you know,
like Ghana's just with the colors.
yeah, it's
instead,
like a
right?
similar kind of layout.
I kind of like Ghana's a little more. I will stick it in a B.
I'm up with Serbia.
Yep, another Puma one.
This is probably my favorite Puma jersey so far.
What?
Wow.
That's
Yeah, I'm kind of into it. I like the textured little band on the arm.
that's kind of I don't know. That's kind of meh.
I'll give it a C.
So you just hated the Puma ones? You said that was your favorite.
Yo, I've pretty much thought.
Oh, you've been out on
exclusively
that,
the
okay.
Puma ones have
Okay,
been terrible.
all right, well
like
then,
the Senegal
no
one
more.
you guys just ranked, definitely a C in my mind. I'm changing my mind. I want to put Serbia down to a D. I don't know why.
Whoa.
I don't even know why I like
I
it.
think the
I'm
home
into
one is
it.
kind of nice.
I think the away one's okay. That it's probably it's like a.
I think the away ones work.
The away
Yeah, I don't
one's
like
probably
the
worse,
away
but
one.
I actually like it a little more. The home one's so plain. Like
The
away
what,
one's
dude? The
pretty
away
plain.
one is so plain.
I'll leave it in C.
I don't like the white and gold color combo. I don't like it.
like
I
it.
think,
Really?
I think the red with the gold on the side looks kind of nice.
I like the white and the gold.
Okay.
But I got,
Whoa!
I know.
Whoa!
I know, man. I know.
Go back.
I got South Korea, and I love these jerseys. They're so nice.
do it, you coward.
I don't know if they're better. Like, I'm looking at Japan's. I just think the origami details on that one are so intricate and cool and unique to them as a country. And I get it on the away one on this one. Like, they incorporate colors of the flag, and they all have different meanings. But this is an A. It's tough, but this is an A. These jerseys are both spectacular, but not better than Japan's in my mind.
That away jerseys.
It's
absolutely
awesome.
gorgeous.
It's really
Both
nice.
of them are.
Nike
Yeah.
kills
Like-
it with the Korea jersey.
Especially like
Dude,
because
Nike's done a good job with I think a lot of these jerseys.
I bet if Adidas made these jerseys, they're absolutely the best because Nike just I don't like the templates they're using at all. This
I agree with that.
whole like arched thing across the top. I just think doesn't look good.
You know
and they've just committed to it for like every jersey.
Which,
You know,
like,
in
that
hockey with
happens.
the international jerseys, they were doing that same design for.
What do you mean were?
Are.
They're gonna
Yeah,
do
true.
that for eternity.
With the
it
weird
seems like.
digital font they keep using for like hockey too.
Terrible.
That I don't.
Yeah.
I know it's a different sport, but
I agree with
that.
you though. That does separate the two in my mind. And even on the away jersey, it's like you can see the arch, and then it's that same
It like
template.
interrupts it in a pretty
does.
important
It does.
part of the
really
jersey.
does. That's
It's-
a great
it's
way
in,
to
like-
describe it.
Because all of these brands usually have something that connects all of them together to some degree, and so for the Authentics, the Adidas, it's got the same rippling in it as the actual like World Cup ball, like the speed shell. If you look in the shirt, it's the exact same pattern, but it's that's cool, you know, like and
That's
it
so
doesn't interrupt the
cool.
shirt and it adds to it.
And they can integrate it in
Yeah.
different ways. It's not like I feel like it's so weird to look at a bunch of the jerseys and just be like, oh, that's the same as that jersey, but they just kind of like replaced the texture
Yeah.
with whatever is associated with this country. Because like again, I love the kind of tiger stripes and things that I know they've done that before for some of South
yeah.
Korea's jerseys.
Yep.
They
but, like,
predominantly do that now.
Yeah.
Like, they've leaned
And
on
it
that,
looks
which
great,
it works. Is
but
why they
it
lean
It
on
does really look great. I just think Nike absolutely blew it, and if they didn't, this would absolutely be the best. But
I don't think they blew. I still like these.
still a nice
I
shirt.
still
They're
like.
still
I'm
nice,
not,
but-
I don't hate the template as much as you do. I
Yeah,
think
it's an A. I agree though with you that template. I'm kind of just now that you pointed it out too, because I didn't even notice that at first. I was like, oh man, this template sucks. Like I'm kind of.
I don't hate the template as much, but I get if you don't like it once, you're not gonna like it the second, third, fourth, or fifth time.
I think you finally may have a decent one.
Do
too.
I? What I got?
Spain.
Spain.
It's okay. Yeah, so their away
It's okay.
shirt, I actually like the away one. I think it's kind of cool. And the
I do
home
too.
one, pretty standard. They didn't really do much with it. All of it is, it's okay. Like, the C is a harsh category. I feel it's like a high C overall, low B. Like, again, I do like how clean the home one looks. I don't love the away one, so I'm gonna try to be a little stricter here and keep the B's and the A's a little bit until the ones we really do like. And I'm gonna say C.
I'm with you.
I agree.
Pretty dull in my mind. I also, on the home one, don't love using navy as the stripes instead of the classic gold, I feel like.
The yellow. They've used blue in the past too, but yeah, they use it I think on their World
I
Cup
guess I
winning
just mean
shirt.
I think it looks better with the yellow.
I
or whatever.
don't disagree with you. Jesse's up.
With Switzerland.
Without a doubt.
Here it is.
Deleting these awful jerseys. What the hell? Honestly, I feel like Switzerland kind of has it tough because they just like it's kind of hard to make a good Switzerland jersey for anything because there's
Wow, I like their
I
hockey
like their hockey
jerseys.
ones.
Yeah, their hockey
their
jerseys
hockey
are
ones
nuts.
work
I think they're
quite
ugly.
well.
They're ugly. They're nothing special. It's just like this makes me think of like doing grade 2 math work.
I do love people calling it a calendar.
I was
Yes.
just about to say,
It
can
looks-
I
it
open
look-
the calendar app on this away
Yes,
jersey?
yes, that is ugly.
I'd say this is the worst jersey of the entire batch.
The white one,
The away one?
Pretty
Yeah.
bad.
it's terrible.
The home one is like okay at best.
Yeah. The home one's like, it's
C?
still not good, but
I'm deleting
There's
it.
just so much wasted space on it.
yeah, don't think we really need to hash that out too much more. It sucks. Personally, I think this kind of sucks.
The logo is so high on the shoulder. Why is it like at the shoulder? It should
very,
be lower,
very
like in front of the
high.
heart.
It's like
Like on the
right up
collar.
here.
It looks like they just missed.
I feel like I've been really harsh on this list.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why.
Man, that's not a good one.
It's not
That's
not
not
great,
good.
but
It's
Luke,
not
our
great.
boy Hannibal Mejbri, will be wearing that as he makes his World Cup debut. So
I'm gonna go with D. Like, I don't think it's as bad as the delete this ones, because like I do like that they kind of made this like texture in it, and I don't know, tried some stuff, but I just don't think it worked very well. So D.
Fair.
You don't deserve the disrespect of delete this.
Uruguay. Out of all the Puma ones they've done, this one is by
Best set.
far
For
the
sure,
Best
standard.
set.
For sure.
I
Strongest set.
really like the home one.
Oh,
the home
yeah.
one is
The
sharp.
away
That
one looks
blue
nice,
is
too.
With the
beautiful.
gold-
I don't
This-
think it's an A, but I think it's a B.
I was gonna say
no, he's gonna say something stupid.
this is
Oh,
this is one of my
no.
favorites I've seen today.
It's a B. All things
No,
considered.
Wow, all that bluster
that's
for
an
that.
A
You
for
guys wanna go A?
sure.
I think it's an A.
A for sure.
We haven't had many Pumas in B yet, so I didn't know you guys felt like that strongly.
Puma
about it.
deserves an A.
And the button at the top. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, I'll go B. I mean, if you guys want to move it up to A, go for it.
I'd move it to A.
Well,
I don't have a
you're the one
problem
that
with
decides, because I'm saying B. They're both saying A.
Let's give Puma a little love, a little
Come on,
credit for
give
one of the
Puma a
jerseys
little love.
did.
They take their shots.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
Let's
All
move it
right,
up to
let's
an
get
A.
Puma up
Let's
there.
move it up
Yeah.
to an A.
Puma, you gotta
Fine.
applaud them. You know they're brave.
They didn't do a good job with a lot of these, but they did a good job with this one.
Yeah, I think they nailed
Yeah.
Uruguay. People take shots at Nike not because they just make bad shirts, it's because they've made a lot of mundane shirts recently. And, that's what happens. You follow a template and you kind of a rhythm for things versus like Puma, like they go out and try it.
I'll admit I'm probably being harsh on this one. I think I got caught up in the Puma hate. It looks pretty nice. You're up with the USA.
Oh, the U.S.
It's only one place this belongs.
So I'm gonna be a little controversial. here, guys.
Oh no, Z, don't do it.
I was very out on it until I fully read like the design statement on it. Here's the thing. The whole idea behind it is they've made it look like NFL jerseys. They're trying to make it as American as possible, and they're trying to own it. Again, as someone from North America who's grown up like watching soccer and splits his time saying soccer and football and whatever, and you have to deal with all the gatekeeping online from people who, think that you watch a game or experience it differently, because we do. There is always part of me that does enjoy when people own what they are. I like the way that they do soccer with the MLS and call it soccer, and we do it our own thing. We have weird ass team names. I wish the Kansas City Wizards would come back with their dumb name. Like, keep all of that because it's like uniquely part of here. So
Real Salt Lake.
Yeah, that one, leave it. Yeah, that one you can send back to Spain because it makes no goddamn sense. But I like that they're tapping into that a bit because I do like that for North American soccer fans where it's like, you know what? Own however you watch it because, yes, some of this stuff, it's a global game. It's going to come. Their influence is all over the place. But own the things you should own. I think it's a cool idea. I don't think it's that great, but people hate this, including some of the players on the team. When they saw it, apparently they were like, not happy about it. And the
I
U.S.
get it.
has had some great shirts recently. I'm just gonna. It's a lot of talking to give it a C, but
Oh my god.
I'm gonna give it a C at least.
To be
because
fair,
I
was
like
gonna-
the story.
I was gonna delete it, so it's
I was gonna delete it too.
yeah. And I will say,
That's too harsh. There are worse.
I would
jerseys than this than these
absolutely delete the
white one?
home one.
So is
no, I like.
Switzerland is
They put the
way
Nike-
worse
so-
than this.
I like the home one because
not
it's
even
the home one's the whole idea. The away one's just kind of whatever.
I like the acid wash. I think it kind of looks like a blueberry.
It's okay. Yeah.
the only thing that I thought was interesting about it is I think this is probably the only jersey with no manufacturer logo on the front.
Because they're the only ones who have it on their sleeves.
We're up to Wales.
I think I like the away one more.
For
'Cause
sure.
I like the
Yeah.
neck. I like the collar.
It's just nice.
Yeah, it's nice. Like, I'd probably stick in like a high B.
Yeah, like I wouldn't even mind it in A if anybody else wanted to put it up there, but I'm fine with B too.
I want to put it in A. I really like it.
I'd keep it as B just because of based on what else is in A, but I think it's like
Exactly.
solid.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Like,
I like it more
Gotta
than
keep
the,
our standards.
Like in my mind, this jersey's better than Senegal.
It's better than
I would. Is
it's
Senegal
better
an
than
A?
Uruguay as well.
No, Senegal's in B.
but
Oh.
Senegal was a low B.
Yeah, it's like a low
I'm saying
B,
Wales
yeah.
is a high B.
I like
perhaps high.
They're all
Wales.
B.
I like Wales is better than Uruguay's.
I do not, and this is my ranking, so you can shut the hell up.
Okay,
Just kidding.
It's fine with me.
so I'm up with Mexico. Okay, so I'm gonna say it right now.
Wow.
Mexico's the best.
Yeah.
Because of the away.
I think
You
they're
don't like
both
the home?
sick.
I think the home one's very cool, but the away one obviously is like the star.
Wow.
Yeah, that's for sure the
the
star of
away
it.
one's
But
the
I think
star.
both of them are sick, and like just looking at them, I love both of these, and I like
Yeah.
that they're so different.
It is another team where even though they've never won a World Cup, like they're very much still a part of like the World Cup's history. Obviously being a host,
sure.
but also they've been in third place.
Yeah, they'll win. They'll like win some big games.
Yeah, no, on the away one, what you're seeing there, it's the bearded serpent. It's one of the Aztec deities mixed in with just some artwork as well. Some mixed tech artwork. Just looks incredible.
So
like that's
beautiful.
if the Japan home one isn't the best jersey of the tournament, then that away one is.
Yeah.
I think they're tied, which again says a lot about Adidas stuff this time around. Like it's a lot of Adidas shirts competing, and I think in all of our minds here for like the best design. I still like Japan over it, but if that ended up being the winner, wouldn't hurt me either.
I kind of like Japan's more.
Because I think you want this as the best.
Yeah, I want it as the best.
And you want it as the best,
Yeah.
and you're fine with Japan being the best,
Yes.
and I'm fine with Japan being the best. So
So Sam,
I guess Japan wins.
We're really splitting hairs at this point.
You're not gonna
It's
be-
soccer. Who hates a draw? Like I don't mind. Come on.
That'd be fine.
I love.
It'd be fitting.
Put them as both the best.
Oh yeah.
For the first time in Bar Down tier list history.
There's a draw.
Only for soccer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Only for soccer. I love a draw.
you go.
There's no shootouts.
It's a draw.
There's no
It's a
shootouts,
draw.
man.
Sometimes 1 point. It just makes sense. Sometimes 1 point just makes sense.
We did it.
Yeah, we did it.
all right, as you've noticed, a couple of the jerseys are missing, Iran and Cameroon, and the reason why they're missing is Iran changed theirs after we recorded this video, and Cameroon still hadn't come out yet, so that's why you don't see them ranked, but let us know in the comments what you would rank those jerseys and where you'd put them on our tier list.
Here, one sec.
You guys want a shirt swap?
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna make me look like a City fan.